Hello Facebook, it's Gary Weaving, founder and CEO of Forgotten Veterans UK. I did just try to do this through the fundraising link that my IT manager sent me, but it didn't appear that anyone was watching. So I've done one through there, but now I'm going live on here through this one. So if you're out there and you're listening, please show your face so I can... So I feel like I'm actually talking to someone, not to myself. Let's be honest. Oh, we got one. We've got one person. Oh, we've got two people. Here we go. Come on, let's keep rolling. So that's my wife and my daughter. Any more? Me nan? Come on. Anyway, right. So we've got 24 hours until the event. Nothing but the shirts on our backs starts. So that's 5 veterans, 5 days, 4 nights, 1 high street, and we will only survive on public donations. We don't even start with a coat. And I don't know if the weather's the same for you as it is in Portsmouth today, but it is horrendous. So I am getting quite concerned, you know. We've had lots of pledges come in already, so we know that there's going to be people tipping up with certain things, so thank you to those people. It's a massive veteran community in Portsmouth, and you know, they're all rallying round, but there will be so much that we're not getting. My wife was horrified this morning when I told her that we won't even get a drink without someone donating a bottle of water, literally. So the scope is this could go, this could go wrong. You know, we've been extremely prepped and planned, and risk assessments, and the council have been amazing. The support of the public already has been amazing. Support of the news channels, the papers, the local stuff, radio has been phenomenal. Thank you so much. But there is such a strong message here to what we're doing. We are saying that Portsmouth Council, with a huge population of veterans, has made a commitment to house any veteran with PTSD or severe mental health as a priority. And I've put them to the test. Everyone that we have taken down there has been housed with care, compassion and speed. So thank you, Portsmouth, for what you're doing for our community. But there's the point. If Portsmouth can do it with such a high population of veterans, why can't the rest of the country? I know some councils are better than others, but there's still a lot of room for improvement, massive. So we're out today. We're going out there tomorrow to commend Portsmouth for what they've done, and hopefully put pressure on the other councils to follow suit, and even put pressure on our new Prime Minister, whoever he or she may be, to keep to the commitment of the Armed Forces Covenant, and really start pushing to get the Armed Forces Covenant made into law, an actual law, because that is the only way. We've got a housing crisis, we've got a suicide epidemic, we've got hardship beyond what we've ever seen before. Mental health of our troops, of our veterans and troops, has never been so low. And the reality is, our community is killing itself on a huge and sad scale. So what we're doing over the next 5 days is very serious, and it's sending an extremely serious message to the rest of the country. We are not just for war, we are for life. And if we want to fill the armed forces with bright, young, intelligent people, we must convince the parents that little Billy and little Mary are going to be looked after when they leave the services. So, and the only way to make that happen is to put pressure on the councils and the government to keep to the commitment of housing our community. These people, these veterans, doesn't matter how old, were all young once. And as young people, they signed the line to protect this country's interests and to keep us safe at night. And at the end of the day, they made that commitment to give all, and many did. So we should now give the commitment to the community that you will be looked after. So here's our message. Nothing but the shirts on our back. This is what we're going to do. This is why we're going to do it. And we're going to probably be very cold and very wet and huddled under a bit of plastic for the next 5 days. Engaging with the public, engaging with the other veterans in Portsmouth, and engaging with the homeless, also some of the homeless charities, because we've got some really good ones in Portsmouth. There's actually there's enough beds in Portsmouth City for all the homeless and veterans. So there should be no one on the streets. We know it's not as straightforward as that at times, especially with our community, but technically there should be no one on the streets in Portsmouth, and the Portsmouth City Council are proud to have that fact. So there's going to be live feeds going out throughout the event. I will be the only one that's allowed to use a phone, and it will only be used for fundraising and information purposes. There's going to be lots of photos going out, any funnies, try and keep the morale up. So please get behind this. Please support the people that are doing it. I'm very worried that I'm not going to get through the event because of my physical health. That's really dawned on me the last few days, that I may be very strong-minded in certain areas and very passionate and very motivated to help our community. But the reality is I've had many operations and my body's in a mess. And I do expect to have much elevated pain problems. But I'm going to be packing extra meds, and whatever happens, I want everyone to know that whether I get to the end or not, I gave everything to make this happen. And the people that are joining me, Steve, Louise, Kevin, David, will also be doing the same. So please donate. There's a text to donate, which is now gone. I know you can't really see that, but it's all over our page. There's various fundraisers up. You can just hit the top, want to donate. So you can donate through that way. You can text to donate. Or you can go, through the website and stuff like that. Or you can even come down in person if you're local, put a few quid in the pot. It's all going to go directly on our veterans, not on wages, not on luxuries, not on jollies, directly to or on our community. Really, the money isn't that important when you actually think about the message we're trying to send. And one of the reporters said to me recently, what do you hope to achieve from this, Gary? Because you are putting yourself against it. And I said, if we get one more council following Portsmouth's example, then the 5 days, 4 nights would have been worth it. Okay? It's as simple as that. One more council, 2 more, 3 more, 5 more. Fantastic. Leaning on the government to enshrine the Armed Forces Covenant. Fantastic. That is what it's about. Hi, Gina. So I'm going to end this here. I'm not going to keep the back door out of this one today. we're coming. It's due. I'm bringing my crew. We will see this through and raise awareness and make sure that no veteran with PTSD or mental health problems should be homeless in this country. Please share this everywhere. It's important that the other groups and there's many people on Facebook see this as possible. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all the supporters, the people who have already been donating. We really appreciate it. And let's show the rest of the country that Portsmouth is owning it when it comes to veteran housing, veteran mental health and veteran care. You're a poet and you never knew it. You know that. I'm Gaz Weaving. I'm starting to crack myself about the weather, but we're doing it. Shit or bust. Sorry, Nan. And we're going to see this through. And we're going to send out an extremely powerful message to the rest of the country. Thank you for tuning. Keep donating. Keep sharing. All the best.